Welcome to Frogfoot Holler, y'all. I'm Michael. My nephew Colton is not behind the camera today. In fact, he's nowhere around me. Oh, but I do have a concession. So I have my dog Scout out here. Come here, Scout. Scout, come on, come on. This is my puppy Scout. Yeah. So Scout's out here and he's having a little bit of fun in the, well, not so sunny day. And we've had that tropical depression or tropical storm come in on top of us. And we ain't got it as bad as some of the other folks. But I tell you, we've had rain all day long today. But guys, I figured I would do a garden tour. Yeah, so half of a garden tour on my main garden here today. And let y'all see what's going on in the garden. So let's go take a look at some stuff. All right, guys, we're going to start here with the gate. Y'all see that trellis or archway that I made over the gate with some extra wire that we had. And I have rattlesnake beans growing up on it. And it is growing really well, y'all. Look at that. In fact, we've already picked a handful of beans off. Look, looks like another one soon to be ready, or is ready. But we'll be getting those real soon. Now we'll start, well, I ain't gonna say start, because we already started. But these are my determinate tomatoes. And these are Tachi and summer pick tomatoes. And I've been having a little problem with these. See, when you don't use pesticides, you end up having bug problems. Yeah, I said bug problems. Let's see. Y'all see that one right there? This ain't good. So, worms have been getting into them. Now I've had to throw several of them out of the garden, unfortunately. But that's just par for the course. That will end up happening. But they are doing really well, y'all. My chickens are over there. Hey, KF and C. They're wondering, what are you doing? I got me a tomato. Look at that. Daggum worms. I wonder why it's not focusing. There we go. Yep, another one I gotta throw out. That's just not fair. Oh well. So I'll be putting some neem oil on these things just as soon as this rain decides to quit. But it'll take a little bit. I'll be all right. I got 80 of them, so I think I'll have a few tomatoes. Now these are my cucumbers, and as you can see, there's some yellow there, yellow leaves. That is most likely Physacium wilt, or it might be a mildew. Dadgum, I gotta pick more cucumbers. Look at that, guys. We just picked these things yesterday. Oh, guys, we're pulling right around 40 pounds of squash and cucumbers off of this main garden, well, out of my gardens, a week. That's a lot. Wait until the tomatoes start coming in. And speaking of tomatoes, let's take a look at my cherry tomatoes over here. Now, I've been trellising them up with this Hortonova netting, and I have cherry tomatoes. Look at there. These are my Sun Gold cherry tomatoes, and they're doing really well, y'all. Look at that. Now these Right here, the darker color ones are black zebra cherry tomatoes. They're not growing quite as fast as my sun gold is. But guys, they are doing really well. I need to come through here and thin them out some. Look at that, guys. A lot of them in there. Y'all see on the other side right there? That is rattlesnake beans, an entire row of rattlesnake beans. Yep, gonna be having a bunch of beans. Yes, I am. Wow. And collards, guys, well, my beans are shaking hands with my collards. Look at there. Can't have that. Can't have that. Especially seeing I got to go through here. Okay, so these are my collards that I let go to seed. And as you can see, they're starting to dry out. I'll be pulling the seed pods off these real soon. Now, the funny thing is, I checked the seed pod the other day. I pulled a seed pod off, opened it up, and there wasn't nothing in it, or so I thought. Then I did another one, wasn't nothing in it, or so I thought. Look there. Bug eggs. Let's see if I can focus in on that a lot better. This is one of those days that it ain't gonna focus in really well, I don't think. Why won't you focus? Focus. Oh well. But these are bug eggs, so I'm gonna squish these bad bug eggs. But I was picking a couple of the seed pods off, and I opened them up and didn't see nothing. I opened it up, didn't see nothing. And the third one, I opened it up and held it at the bottom of my hand, and had little itty bitty black seeds. What I'd been doing is I was opening them up and dropping all the seeds out. Never claimed to be smart, y'all. So y'all see all this damage right there? That is bugs eating the leaves and the tops and everything. So honestly, I'd rather them eat that than eat my other plants. But here soon, they'll be coming out, so, oh, look at there, guys. Looky there, looky there. Y'all see? That's a bad worm. I might have to come back and feed him to the chickens. Yep. Those little striped worms, aggravating little buggers. I got them all over the place. That's what's causing damage to my tomatoes. All right, so let's move on. Y'all remember me planting okra the other day? Looky here, it's popping up. Alrighty, so y'all see, like right there, I have a gap in between my okra. I got one right there. I don't have too many gaps. I'm counting about 3 or 4 of them. But I'm gonna come back in and replant some okra seeds so I can have all those gaps filled in. Now what I could do is take, see that okra, the 2 okras together, and right here, I could take those and pull them up and transplant them, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. We'll see. Now that early start okra is doing really well. Yep, it sure is. Now I ain't got nothing in those 2 rows yet. I'm waiting for a few more days before I plant my peas. But those peas will go into those 2 rows right there. Yep, I love my peas. Alrighty, so let's take a look at my corn. Corn, corn, corn. It's just getting taller and taller. Now remember, guys, I like my corn. I like fresh corn, but we don't plant a lot of it here. We just don't put it up or anything. So it really ain't no use to planting a whole bunch of it. And this corn right here was just to kind of fill in some space. But it looks like it's doing pretty good. We'll see if I got enough of it to pollinate each other. And one thing I'm surprised at though, y'all see my pepper plants? I have pepper planted with my corn, and they're doing actually really well. I'm kind of shocked by that. The corn seems to be protecting them from the really sunny, scaldy days for the most part. And I'm surprised the corn is not robbing them too much of nutrients. But it is what it is. It was just an experiment I wanted to do today, or do this year. These are my Cubanelles. They're not looking as pretty as I'd like them, but there again, they are looking really good. There's another dadgum cucumber. Y'all see? Okay, another cucumber. They're all over the place. Like I said, we're pulling about 40 pounds of food a week out of my gardens. Whew, that's a lot of pickles, a lot of squash relish. We've been eating fresh cucumbers just about every day since they started coming in. There we go. Looky there, guys. Some more peppers. And my doggy Scout's barking for no reason. Well, guys, looky here. This is what I was talking about, that yellowing on my cucumbers. Now what I did is I come out here this morning before it rained, or started raining good, and I sprayed some peroxide water solution on them and picked off as much as I could as far as the leaves and stuff went. And I'll be treating them for a few days to see if I can save them. But if I can't save them, if it continues to turn yellow on me, yeah, they're coming up. I don't want them infecting the other ones. So I got to keep an eye on this, y'all. But guys, that's going to be pretty much it for right now. At least with the main garden. There's a lot of stuff in here, guys. Well, guys, I appreciate you all joining in with me. I know I haven't been around the YouTube world a lot this last week. Probably won't be around much this week. Enjoying my break from YouTube. I think everybody needs it from time to time. Getting caught up on some stuff. Speaking of getting caught up, y'all see my strawberry patch. Yep, that's going to be another project here real soon. Taking it out and putting in a raised bed right here for my strawberries. Making it a lot prettier. What I plan to do is take down a pine tree and cut up some logs and make a raised bed with those logs. Free lumber, just got to do the work. But that's going to be another video. Alright guys, this has been Michael with Frogfoot Holler. Hope y'all have enjoyed this, and y'all have a froggy day.